Growing the Elwood community is vital to the continued growth that we want to have. We want to build even more of an organic community. What's going on, everyone? Thank you so much for the continued support. I was just talking to my girlfriend upstairs, and I think I have like 150,000 views over these 10 videos. And to be honest, I thought I was gonna get 500 views a video. So I appreciate you guys so much. This video is gonna be a fun one. It's gonna be just another week in the life, a little outside the office, like what I'm doing today and what I've been trying to do recently in the mornings, and then kind of just into the office. Show you a lot of stuff about kind of like what our day-to-day is like right now. Obviously, you guys probably have heard there's these crazy tariffs going on. We had a really big meeting yesterday that I didn't get on camera, but the world is kind of upside down from like a tariff perspective, and every big, huge corporation that I have talked to is in the same boat as a smaller business like myself. So we're all just trying to focus on kind of the day by day and waking up to potentially like new stuff every morning. So I used to journal like every single morning, and I think it was like very helpful for my mental health to just get it out on paper, because there's so much going on in my mind. It's with every single business opportunity that comes about, my family, my relationships, my friends, myself, it's just like it's insane up there. So being able to journal, which I'm going to do this morning and start doing it again, I think will really help. Hopefully just put me a little at ease and just know that, it's not just in my mind, it's on paper now. And when it's on paper, it potentially can leave your mind and it's, not stuck up there. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about this week with you guys and really show you the ins and outs of what's going on. We've got some cool fittings. We've got some cool collaboration meetings. We've got a little bit of like a photo shoot today that will pop by in. But I really do hope you enjoy this meeting. This is true, authentic me every day in the office doing what I do, trying to journal a bit and release some of this anxiety, because it's been pretty gnarly. People like don't really talk about that, and like I'm a person that's like very open with my emotions and I wear my heart on my sleeve. So why not kind of show you guys that this is like the truth? There is these beautiful drops and this brand and you guys and cool people wearing the product and everything like that. But there is also this like other side of taking care of me and myself so I can show up for my team. And this is one of the ways. I hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you at the office. Okay, we just got into the office. Mo made me coffee. We have a meeting with, I can't tell you who, but a very, very, very storied NCAA American football program has reached out to us to do potentially a collaboration. And when you think of college football, you kind of think of them. So take some guesses in the comments. But me and Mo have a meeting with them in like 30 minutes, just talking about like, we've had one meeting and now we're just talking about like how and when and what could we potentially all do together. But this would kind of be one of our first like bigger collaborations with a brand program that is huge and like very cool. We don't do many collaborations, but I think as we want to like start branching out into more of them, we want to be super strategic in who and what we're doing it and why we're doing it. And for us, this collaboration, not just from a revenue standpoint, but this collaboration from like an overall brand to be able to like work alongside them is right up our alley, and it has to do with sports, and we love sports. My biggest thing when doing this type of collaboration, I just want it to be like perfect, from the product to the content to the strategy, the way we're rolling it out on our socials and their socials. If it comes out the way that we're envisioning it, it will be a very fun collaboration. So I think, like, to be honest, like, we're down to like kind of move forward and try and like figure out like where and when and how this all kind of happens. Shan's kind of here because there will be like some design questions. So there is this moment that we can create together as our teams. Why don't we like look through mood board and then like I want to hear your thoughts and then we want to like get going. We want to like see like again we talked about this, but what actual designs can we use? What phrases can we use? Can we actually go back into?
Okay, cool. Well, thank you guys. We're super excited, and just keep us posted. Whenever you think we can have a follow-up, we'll schedule that and get going on that.
Sounds good. I appreciate it.
Cool.
Of course. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Have a good rest of your day.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Make sure you follow up with them to like actually like book it. Got a little. It's been a crazy day. Okay, we've got a photo shoot for Core. We're just like constantly updating the ads that we run, so when there's some fatigue on ads, we have like new ones to kind of pump through. So I don't know if you guys know this, but that's like our main office, and then this is kind of like our photo studio office. So we'll pop in here for a sec and this like wall. But yeah, we're reshooting some just like Core that you guys see every day from us. It's important to kind of keep the new ad content going because when we pump money through ads, there's fatigue on ads that then like stop like performing. And it's not necessarily they stop performing because like the style isn't right. It's just maybe they've seen this ad over and over and over again. It's kind of run its time. So once we see one ad kind of like dying and fatiguing, we go throw in another one. But then it's just like the constant change of like, okay, we showed that the crew neck looks like this. Like let's show the crew neck in another ad that looks like this. It's very much like you've got less than a second to get someone like intrigued to like buy. So, yes.
Yeah, I feel good.
Okay. Can you put those in the pocket and just see if it like...
Oh yeah, just...
We're doing a fitting. It's not first date. Pieces for American Boy, a new jogger we're working on, some reorders like the rectangle hoodies and stuff like that. So on him is the new bubble jogger we're talking about. Really want it like cinched at the waist, bubbly in the body, and then very cinched at the bottom. As like a subtle update to maybe our core jogger. But yeah. And it looks like a little like tight from here, like all the way across, versus like what it is. Like it
hugs the body.
It just like hugs the body here.
So yeah, open the hip. Yeah.
Yeah, probably like open it all. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
It was under my 3/4, but...
Maybe a little too full. Maybe like in between both of those.
Okay.
But I do like it.
Okay, thank you. So this one came pretty underspec.
Yeah, we just gotta blow this up because this is just looking. I know this is underspec, but this is just looking like our core jogger.
Yeah.
So like, you can even go big. Just go bigger. If we're gonna get one more sample, like let's make it feel and look. Because to me, this looks exactly. And I know it's underspec a little, but it looks exactly like our core jogger. With here, and then it kind of like it just kind of like gets snugged in a little. I'd rather it be just like a little, just kind of bigger all around, so it's just like a throw over that maybe they put on versus like more of a fitted thing, especially if you like has it barely zipped like this or something. It's just like very.
But we like the cropness of the bodice, right?
Yeah, I think that's fine if we have width in it.
Okay. So the body length is good.
Good morning, everyone. We're at one of our favorite little coffee shops, Kodo, and me and Mo are really trying to just continuously work on and nail down what we want to do for this panel. It'll be my first kind of like speaking panel and or like community event for like YouTube and for Elwood. So it's at Soho in Malibu, which like is true to me because I grew up in Malibu and everything. So we're super excited to have it there and allow those that come to experience just like such a beautiful place. So we're going over some initial graphics and concepts and everything. So this event is going to be super cool because you guys always following on YouTube and all the comments are just like how inspirational this is about the behind the scenes of Elwood, and like I'm going to be talking about like truly what I do and what my mind is every day walking into this office to try and be the best leader for my team, the best entrepreneur for myself, and a little bit of mix of like business, a little bit of mix of like how I control my own mental health and like being able to like do it at a high level and continuously learning. So I want to fill you guys in and show you guys like into my mind, and I think this is going to be a super cool, intimate moment. You'll meet Mo and the rest of some of the team, and they'll answer questions. I'm going to have some of them up on the panel. So I think it'll be really fun. So you know the rules. Let's do it. I'll see you in Malibu. As you guys have been watching my YouTube channel, like this, me speaking and teaching about what I've learned from business and my growth and entrepreneurship and stuff like that, I think this is like a perfect moment for you guys to come and vibe with a like-minded community and myself, and I want to meet you guys. What we decided is we're going to fly out one person, no matter where you are in the United States, have to be in the United States, to enter, follow me on Instagram, DM me, and then I'll just like go through it, and you'll be out here, and I don't know, we'll put you up in a hotel for a night and we'll fly you out, and you can come to the event and you can vibe in LA or whatever you want to do.
Get some product.
Yeah, get some product and be around. You'll be in Malibu that day, so like chill at the beach after the event and all that. So let's do it. Follow me on Instagram, DM me why you want to come, and then we'll see you there.
It's interesting because I feel like with Jay, we've talked about doing some sort of podcast or panel or having him speak, because he gets asked about a bunch of things and he loves speaking and is good at it. So this is our first time actually like doing something and having him be able to reach a bigger audience, and more than just like, you know, about the clothes, just actually giving some valuable knowledge. But yeah, it's going to be a good event and we're excited about it. So obviously the breakdown, it's right now we have it from 12 to 2.
Okay.
I'm asking to change it to 3. And that doesn't need to be like talking. I think we can leave a bit of it at the end to like hang out or like, I don't know, watch some. It would be sick if there was like some sporting thing to watch.
Yeah.
This is kind of the first graphic take that our graphic designer took. It's supposed to kind of give that Malibu look in a crayon sketch. Jay wasn't the biggest fan of it, and we did like the phrasing on the bottom. So Rachel sends a bunch of new inspo, and Jay essentially picked one that she went off and had another take at the graphic, which is this one for sure. And it's clean and like just like text always
Like that?
looks
Like
good.
I would wear that shirt.
Yeah,
It's sick.
for sure. She's gonna work on a tote bag based off this. I was
And the
saying.
only people that get this are the people that come to the event.
Yeah.
You hear that? And how many tickets do we sell?
We're gonna do 30 tickets for sale. But yeah, I don't know if you have any comments on this one or like the coloring of it.
I think I like it.
I do too. I kind of like the Elwood Soho House thing too.
Yeah.
I think the coolest thing about it is like just the fact that, you know, he's willing to invest into it and like spend money and lose money on an experience like this. I feel like with a lot of people who have the knowledge, it's usually you buy a course or you pay $200 to be somewhere where like, you know, even with a $30 ticket.
And it's like the secretive aspect of it,
yeah.
right? Like, and again, sure, protect your designs. Don't go show like everyone exactly what you're coming out with, but like the thoughts of like leadership. And again, I'm learning this every single day. This is my first time doing it, but like I love seeing other people thrive and like grow. Like I've never been worried about the competition that might bring to me, but that's like my mind. Like others may not like that. I don't know, but I feel like what you give,
So
you're gonna get back.
For sure.
And
I so believe
this
that.
is what I want back.
so believe
I
that.
want people to teach me, and hopefully that comes along with growing the brand and the business and everything. But if I can teach, hopefully they can kind of give me back and teach me and let me grow in my ways.
They have like stations. I don't know if you have any thoughts.
Maybe like tacos or something.
Yeah, tacos. You think the tacos?
I think
probably?
tacos are easy.
Yeah, and I think we still need to add. I mean, that's like just the drinks.
What do you want, tacos or steak? Don't say steak because you're getting tacos. Okay, we're walking into our meeting. It's just we're trying to put trying to be more structured. Our leaders and leadership kind of meeting more frequent. So we're gonna. That's what this meeting is about, and it's gonna be about tariffs. It's gonna be about stuff. We just had a pretty big discussion with our CMO, and she's going to be leaving. So we're we're just going to navigate through everything. So yeah, that's what this meeting will be about. And like I said, we just implemented these really just so we're like all closer to being on the same page and not a lot of stuff as we're growing and everything. There's so much that goes on, so we're really trying to just focus in on it. Let's just dive into kind of this meeting and what's going on with the state of our business.
Yeah. Sasha, do you want to talk about what we have coming since the tariff update? So the costing on those will be.
Well, the costing of those. So I didn't update any prices outside of whatever we already received, which is the oatmeal.
This is everything should be flushed out in these new order meetings. It should be the one time Dan comes in and goes, well, that doesn't make sense, Sasha. That's not with our margin. We need to go back on that style, right? You present it. Maybe it's you guys want to do that more individually. I don't really care, but it's style by style you're reviewing with Dan. Let's call it 20 points just for whatever, right? And I think it will just make sure everyone is on the same page, but I want everyone to come in with the answers and the questions that they want. Margin, naming, but for you, questions to whoever, Jessica, your questions, this marketing person, okay, cool, I can understand American Boys coming in 522, I'm gonna go then take this and go talk with my marketing team about what we're gonna do for 522, right?
Short on some of the channel stuff.
So the brand today is in a space of continued growth, but it's in a different place than going from when we started to where we are, and from going from where we are to where we want to go. It's a different type of growth now, I feel. There is still this vertical line of great growth, but the way in which we're gonna achieve that growth, I think, is really gonna depend on the marketing and the brand aspect and almost the operations of our business to kind of get to those next levels where kind of the blind growth is still there, but it's not going from 0 to $5 million anymore, which is almost an easier space from then going from where we are to where we want to go. I think now it's focusing more on the team and the operation of this ever growing and thriving business, and really making it more efficient with the team that we have and the operations that we need to instill. From where the brand was to where the brand is today, we're almost we're not a mature brand, I would say. We're still still in the early phases of brand, but we are coming out of almost the innovation phase and kind of going into whatever that next phase is. For me as a business owner, I've navigated these 4.5 years through innovation and early adoption, if you may, and now going into more of a mature phase. I'm trying to navigate how to do that with the team that we have and continue growth, but continue profitable and efficient growth is kind of our goal. Yeah, I think community is so important, and I think community showing with even a lot of some of these influencer based brands, their revenues are astronomical because of just this community that they have built. So I think every consumer now, and in 5 years from now it's going to even be more of, wants to relate to who and what they're buying from. I feel consumers, I've been saying this for 5 years now, but consumers have endless options of where to purchase product from, where to purchase what doctors to go to, whatever it might be. I think the human wants human connection, and that is to relate to the people or the things that are working on that product that they are buying. So growing the Elwood community is vital to the continued growth that we want to have without having to pay for every single customer through ads and or billboards and stuff like that. We want to build even more of an organic community. I think our biggest challenge in Elwood, like in the immediate time, is the tariffs that are going on in the world. I think like that's like probably the lowest hanging fruit from like a challenge perspective, although it isn't like a fixed challenge. It is more of like a variable challenge because it will go away and tariffs will sort themselves out. I think like a fixed challenge that we struggle with every day, and not struggle, but we like want to gain every single day, is with this ever growing brand base that consumers can pick from and buy from. Why are they choosing Elwood, right? So I think it's like constantly creating a space, a community, a product, a place for people to kind of connect to and relate to, choose us essentially. And I wouldn't say that's like a problem. I would say that's like an ongoing task for us to like stay at the forefront of the consumer's mind. Nordstrom business, like, I mean, we just became an anchor brand at Nordstrom, and we're like Scott's best-selling brand, kind of by far right now.
They're going to be attached to the brands they grew up with, right?
Yeah.
It's like us. We always have that nostalgia for the brands we grew up with. And I feel like we have a much younger customer than Nordstrom does too.
Yeah.
So that it's almost like you're like feeding them into your ecosystem earlier. And it's like
just let us know if you ever need us to sample something up and get you costing back and all that jazz.
All right, man. I appreciate it.
Cool. Sweet. Thank you so much. That was another very large retailer in the United States wanting Elwood. Yay. No, it's super cool from when we started the brand to where it is today. I don't know what we're gonna do. It's just early talks with them, but they want us, and they want us to be a bigger part of their floor pad and all that jazz. And just going down wholesale retail, it's just a different avenue than direct to consumer. So again, even like in the beginning, or what we just kind of talked about, of like, it's just like the business model as we continue to grow and as we expand and all of that jazz. Like, what is the right business model for Elwood, and what allows Elwood to be the most efficient and profitable business? Really cool, unbelievable opportunities, and can't share the name of it, but yeah, that's kind of what that was about. Super blessed to even have like opportunities like this coming across our plate. So thank you for supporting to even make people like think our brand is sick. So thank you so much. Love y'all.